This is the Joe Cronin Show, and this is your SmackDown review. And Don Imus is dead. Come on. Yeah. Don Imus is dead. Don Imus is dead. Don Imus is dead. Don Imus is dead. I'm sorry, what's up, everybody? It's the SmackDown review. This will not be long tonight, I'll tell you that. I'm also going to talk a little bit about some of the other the wrestling news that's out there. We definitely want to get to that. This beat is hilarious. Like, it's ridiculous. I think that's why I like it. There's a lot of wrestling news out there, so I kind of want to, if I can, sort of talk about some of the things that have been going on the last couple of days that I really haven't been able to get to. With the whole holiday thing happening. How's everybody doing, by the way? Is everybody feeling good? Is everybody alive? I feel like this Christmas, everybody took the whole entire week off this Christmas. Does anybody else feel that way? This Christmas, man, this is the first holiday that I can remember where, like, people just, like, friggin' disappeared. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't hear from damn near anybody. You know what I mean? And even now, I can tell, man, people just tapped out of wrestling. They were like, yeah, we'll catch you next week. Like, I'm just done. Like, that's what everybody is doing right now. Nobody is into anything right now. People are just, like, sleeping. It feels like everybody's like this, though. It's not just me. This is everybody. I mean, you know, I feel like a lot of people, like last year during this, like, so if this was last year, our SmackDown review, there would still be 700 to 800 people in here watching me right now. But I feel like this year, people were like, nope, not doing it. I bet you so many people just didn't even watch SmackDown tonight that it's almost unbelievable. DC Derek in the chat, he's a member. He's got that middle finger. I didn't even watch wrestling this week, he says. Just want to remind everybody that obviously tonight, Monetize This will happen, and it's going to take place from my gaming channels, both on YouTube and on Twitch. So just for people to remind you, everybody in the chat, remember that. We will be live after this review at 11:15 p.m. Eastern Time, which is in 1 hour and 15 minutes. We'll be live on Evil Spectrum 3, my other gaming channel, which used to be Spectrum Gaming. So it's youtube.com/SpectrumGaming617. But you can just search Evil Spectrum 3 and just make sure you're subscribed over there. Monetize This will be tonight. It'll be a sort of a tribute to Don Imus. We're going to talk about Don Imus, man, and he passed away today, so it's a big deal, man, in radio for a lot of people to listen to him growing up. So that's going to be fun to talk about Don Imus. I swear to God, Don Imus could have been Doctor Who, man. He looks like evil Doctor Who. I am going to take phone calls tonight. And part of me thought SmackDown was all right in some ways. Like, it was kind of just like a nice little whatever. I still really think I'm going to give this thing a 4 out of 10. You know, I mean, it wasn't that bad with flow. It did flow. You know, it did flow together. Sometimes it's all discombobulated or very, very slow or just kind of horrendous like that. But tonight, the pacing was all right with how they booked the show, but it was just like, Jesus, man, what am I watching? The fucking Baron Corbin show? Do I really want to watch the Baron Corbin show? How much time did Baron Corbin have on TV tonight? How long did Boring Corbin have on my TV tonight? Because it was way too long. This fucking guy was on my screen way too much. Way too much. Way too much. Way too much Baron Corbin for me, man.
What else we got?
It's fucking irritating.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Bubbly.
Bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Hey there.
I heard SmackDown was exciting is trying to link my Dish TV account to my Fire Stick just to watch TNT for the AU show I missed last week. I posted my first rant line video on your Twitter, Joe.
Casey is Raw. What's up, man? Hey, I think we are going to play some rant lines on Monetize this later tonight. So thank you, Casey is Raw, and what's up? It was an overbooked mess. 3 times. It took them 3 times to get the main event started. Yeah, I really wasn't into that. 45 minutes Baron show. Yeah, it was. That was horrific, man. Having to watch Baron Corbin that much, man, that was enraging. I don't know what the hell anybody could have liked about that. That was, like, basically pissed me off is what I'm trying to say. Michael Cole, blah, blah, blah. Triple threat to crown the #1 contender for Royal Rumble. I mean, I thought they did a decent job putting the Rumble over. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, booking the Rumble, making the Rumble feel like a really special event type of thing. You know, so I'm trying to think of what are the positives of tonight. It flowed all right, you know? I don't know. There's a lot of negatives, though, I got to tell you. Oh, no.
My name is Kane and I'm
Oh,
donating.
no. Fuck Don Imus's corpse? Oh, my God, no. Oh, God.
Nappy-headed hose.
Oh.
Nappy-headed hose. Napily-headed jigaboo hose.
Oh, no.
Look those girls dribbling the ball up the court. You know I would like to dribble my cock down their throat. Nappy-headed hose.
Oh.
Nappy-headed hardcore hose. Get back in the kitchen, bitches.
It is sad that, unfortunately, even though the great Don Imus, all the stuff that Don Imus did, and basically all we can remember him for is calling those girls nabby-headed hoes. One of my early radio influences, man. Fucking bug in my mouth. Was definitely Don Imus. Fucking ladybug or something flew into my mouth. And Don Imus, man, well, he's gone. He's gone. But let's relive nappy-headed hose if we all can.
Man, they got tapped.
The Rutgers basketball team. I guess these the females on the Rutgers team just looked a little too ghetto for Don Imus. Jesus. We're going to talk about Don Imus tonight over on Monetize This, though. I don't want to spoil it. We actually have a voicemail from Don Imus and a song and everything. There's all kinds of stuff tonight for Don Imus on Monetize This, which, again, will be taking place on my other YouTube channel, Evil Spectrum 3. Just make sure you guys subscribe to my gaming channel, Evil Spectrum 3. We're also going to be live on Twitch with Monetize This, simulcasting from both places. But it will not be on Corrupted Podcast, so it will not be on Corrupted Pod tonight, so we can thank Tommy's Trolls for that. And or maybe who knows who knows who we can thank for that. We can thank a lot of people who people cut 1 hour and 2 hour videos on me, just trashing me that same day and before. So who knows who it could have been. But I do have my contact with YouTube, and I spoke with them today, so they finally took a look at it. So I'm hoping to have everything fixed probably tomorrow, hopefully, once we confirm that it's an error. So, or whatever, or somebody was targeting me or whatever the case is. So hopefully we have that. But yes, Don Imus, take it away with your famous nabby-headed...
From Rutgers, man, they got tattoos and... girls from Rutgers.
Look at those girls from Rutgers. They got tattoos. The only thing he didn't say was black. That's what he missed.
Man, they got tattoos and...
some hardcore hoes.
That's some nappy-headed hose there, I'm going to tell you that now. Man, that's some... Ooh.
Now, I think you could have gotten away with hardcore hose. I think that Don Imus, because the other guy's the one who said it. The other guy's the one who kind of started it, Don Imus was kind of insinuating it like, well, look at the girls from Rutgers. Jesus, they look pretty tough, And then the other guy goes, hardcore hose, which I think you could have gotten away with. But then Don took it to another place and said nappy-headed hose. And that was like, yo, like, whoa. That was where it was, he would have got, I think hardcore hose was hilarious. That's really funny. Like, and there's nothing you can say about that. They look like hardcore hose. But it was the nabby thing that ruined it for him. I think if he hadn't have said that, he might not have been in all the trouble that good old Don Imus was in.
Girls from Rutgers, man, they got tattoos and...
Some hardcore hoes.
That's a nappy-headed hose there. I'm gonna tell you that now. Man, that's some.
Move.
And the girls from Tennessee, they all look cute, you know. So
they all look white. Anyway, we're gonna talk about Don Imus later. Rest in peace, Don Imus. Oh man, I don't know. That was so messed up. God damn, Don Imus was a cocksucker. We will talk about Don Imus tonight on Monetize This. It's going to take place from Evil Spectrum 3 and my Twitch channel. So come on over later for that. But let's get back to the the SmackDown review. And before I do that, let me take a call. 646 is on the phone. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Jay Cronin? It's Jay Hood. Jay
oh my God, Jay Hood! It's been forever. Where you been? Was that
man? What's up, man? How's everything?
It was that. It's all right. It's been okay. It was that last battle. I killed you on a battle, and you killed yourself.
Yeah. Bat rattle, whatever. Yeah, I say.
Dude,
you know?
people still say that though. People still say that. So that that's pretty badass, dude. People still say to this day bat rattle all the time.
Bat rattle. Yeah, I know. It's called a rap battle. You know. So,
yeah,
you know,
it's okay.
So I want to back rattle you, man. What's good, Jay Hood, man? I'm back. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm killing everybody. I know everybody's happy because I'm back, you know. But I want to give a shout out to you, man. What's going on with WWE, man?
They are dying, man. This is a flatline year. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, dude, this was worse than last year. And wasn't last year when they were like, we're going to listen to the fans and do what you want. We know we've messed up and everything. And yet now they come out and they literally delivered even worse results this year. What do they do now? Shoot McMahon in the middle of the ring? I mean, what else can they do?
They in trouble. Because AEW is getting a little bit better.
Well, see, you know, I don't think they're worried about that because I think that like NXT can compete with AEW. So then I'm not that worried about that. But I think that they need to be worried about SmackDown and Raw eventually competing with NXT and AEW, it looks like, because this ratings are dropping like motherfuckers.
I know today was like a 1 or 2. It was horrible, you know. And then they put in that girl to fight. What's her name? Sasha Banks, and then with the fighting with that blonde girl, that blonde lady. Oh,
Lacey Evans. You don't know anybody's names. What the hell's Jay Hood? Do you even watch anymore?
I watch it a little bit, not no more, man. But yeah. I like. You know who you smell like? You smell like Debe's puss. Debe's puss.
You don't even know Debe's name. Jesus Christ, you fuck up everything, man. Rat battle, Debye. Like, you know what the fuck?
Yeah. Hey, can you throw a song about me?
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna throw a song about you right now. You Jay Hood, you cocksucker, Jay Hood. Jesus, why you always got to do this, man? Embarrass yourself. Jay Hood, man. Here he is. Yeah. Yo, Jay Hood. Why you always calling my phone? I'm gonna own you, you motherfucker. You're loaning money to sharks who might just show up at your fucking house and tearing you out. They fucking scrape out your spleen. I get so mean on these raps when I talk that shit about Jay Hood. You can suck my dick, you bat rattling faggot wood. I hope you die in a car accident. I hope it's a dent in your face and you become president, extinguish your race. Yeah, Donald Trump will throw you over the wall. He'll pull your pants down and then fall. I'm gonna take a fucking butcher knife and cleave out your throat. I'm gonna make sure your mother, your whole fucking family's broke. I'ma choke you with my bare hands and tie you up with the rope and throw you into the ocean. Jay Hood can't rap, he can't do nothing about that. I'm doing stuff to him that I only do to hood rats. Yeah, you ratchet as fuck, you out of luck, you damn motherfuck. Yo, Cardi B is really ugly in real life. If you seen her, you probably throw up on the mic. Throw up on a dyke, throw up on a lesbian sex. I'm gonna take J-Rock and stab him through his fucking weak chest. Got no heartbeat for a week, Jay Hood, you die of AIDS. All right. There you go, J Hood. J Hood, everybody. There he is, dead on the mic again. That was the slowest beat that you could have sent me, Mike. Thanks for that, though. Mike on it immediately on Twitter says, J Hood's on the phone. Get ready, Joe. Here's a beat, and he throws me that. You throw me the slowest fucking thing that I've ever heard in my life, bro. What was that, dude? What was that? Whatever, though. Whatever. It is good, man.
Party.
It's almost New Year's Eve. I'm getting ready. T-Rev24X, man, thank you for the super chat. I definitely recommend Streamlabs for the donations. The link is in the description box below, or, Nightbot might be fucking horning it out or some bullshit in the chat. But definitely, I think you should choose Streamlabs over Super Chat, because if you look at my corrupted video the other day on Tommy, when it gets flagged down or whatever, they get to keep all the money now. Google keeps the money, so, they fucked you guys all out of your money. $50 goes to Google instead of me, so Streamlabs is the better way to go. But you can certainly do a super chat. I get that money too, and I do appreciate it, man. You guys keep my shows going. You keep these streams going. You gotta be bad. You gotta be bold. Now remember that song. But no, we're gonna talk about Don Imus later tonight on Monetize This on Evil Spectrum 3. So we'll talk about that later.
Of the bubbly. That's it.
I saw the signs.
Look at this stuff.
JCS signs in the crowd tonight.
A little bit of the bubbly. That's it.
Hi Joe, Penny the Pooh here. I think I deserve to have my own donation. He.
You might be right, Penny the Pooh. I did see Penny the Pooh in the crowd tonight. So I got a shout out to whoever brought the JCS Army signs. There were 2 JCS signs in the crowd tonight, and we did notice them. So thank you very much to the individuals who brought the JCS signs, including this one, JCS Penny the Pooh. Or I don't know if he meant to put the poo emoji on there, but there it was. We did see it. Thank you. Oh, shit. Speaking of poo, there's a better one. Look at that. JCS Army. Penny the Pooh. At Smackdown.
We're doing hangings tonight to kick out every non-white. Eat anything that we want, drink everything in sight. We're going till Wendy's stops turning while we burn it to the ground tonight too.
Oh, coming out from that must be that Black Mountain song that everybody's been talking about. Slobby Back. Thank you for the donation. We're also going to debut a new song on Monetize This tonight dedicated to Don Imus.
A little bit of the bubbly. That's it. That's it. Bubbly? Look at this stuff.
We'll talk about it later.
A little bit of the bubbly. That's it.
Tonight on Monetize This, Drew comes out of the diddle cave. JB discovers a new way to wipe his ass. Joe looks up in the air with a confused look on his face. Plus more. Tune to Monetize This tonight on Evil Spectrum 3 at 11:20 p.m. Eastern.
I think it's going to be fun, Will Tactics. Will Tactics, thank you very much for the $3. I'm going to be shouting out the patrons tonight as well. This is the last episode of Monetize This of the year, but we do have to get back to the SmackDown review. Triple threat to crown the number 1 contender. Oh, shit.
Party.
They're coming in, motherfuckers.
Tommy and JD in the shower bumping 1-inch nubs.
Ugh. God, imagine that nastiness. Man, I'd throw up all over you. Throw up all over your ass. Triple threat, thank you for the donation, man. Triple threat to crown the number 1 contender, Daniel Bryan, The Miz, and King Baron Corbin. It ends up getting delayed. Blah, blah, blah. You saw what happened. I thought it was all right, I guess, but it was just a delay to the end. Roman comes out. Corbin's freaking out in the back. Freaking out. It was kind of funny when, the guys are carrying Corbin, and he fell over. And he had to, the guys collapsed on the side, and he fell off the stupid thing. And Roman showed up to attack him. I mean, it was okay. WWE producer Adam Pearce was involved in a lot of this. Adam Pearce was kind of like the main guy that was like being complained to by Baron Corbin tonight. So, Adam getting some camera time tonight. So shout out to Adam Pearce, producer. Got a lot of camera time tonight. And it is what it is. Corbin mentioned something about the triple threat should be postponed. Adam Pearce is like, it's out of my control, but yet he's the only authority figure that we see. So we know we're going to get this later on in the night. I can appreciate setting up a main event for later tonight. So that's the one positive I'll say. Well, I hated the screen time of the Baron Corbin and whatever else. It was a little funny. I think you would have found this episode really much better if you were a kid. I think this was definitely targeted towards a younger audience. To me, this was something an 11-year-old or and below would think is good. Anybody over the age of 11 or 13 probably not buying into this much tonight. In fact, this may be something, too, teenagers are even more harsh on, and older people like me are maybe give it a break a little bit because we get what it is, where teenagers are like, this was just gay, lame. You know, so this probably didn't do well for anybody over the age of 12. The New Day and Braun Strowman, they tag up against Cesaro, Shinsuke, and Sami Zayn in a whatever match that I didn't care about. Fun little match. Again, it felt childlike. And then at the end, Braun Strowman did a dance. The New Day wanted to do a dance. And they said, get these hips. And then I think that's what the crowd was then chanting, get these hips or something like that, or get these something. I forget now. I don't know. It was cringy. I mean, Braun Strowman could dance all right, but just more piling on Braun Strowman. More of Braun Strowman looking like a goddamn idiot. Because he is an idiot. Everything he does is stupid. Everything Braun Strowman does is dumb. And that's exactly what we got. More dumb Braun Strowman. So are you happy? You got more dumb Braun Strowman. So if you like dumb Braun Strowman, which, you know, I guess maybe some people do, well, you were loving tonight, baby, because you got lots of dumb Braun Strowman. Get these hips, get these herpes. Somebody said in the chat. Braun is a joke character now. They love doing this with everybody. Do you guys remember when I said they'd do this to Rusev? Do you remember that? Remember when Rusev was like, I crushed, and he was crazy? And I was like, in a little while, we're going to get funny Rusev. Get ready for that. Because Vince loves that. After he uses a big guy to come on and be intimidating and crazy, and you're like, oh my God, this guy's so crazy. Vince, every single time, without fail, turns them into a comedy act. Every single time. Every time. The Big Show is a huge example of it. He shows up. Oh my God, that's the Big Show. That's Paul White. He's got the long hair. He looks crazy. Then before you know it, he's a goof. Once in a while, they'd build him back up again to be a monster, but it's just everybody always becomes a goof. Great Khali. Who was the Russian guy? Remember that guy? The guy who wore all red? And it's like he started out as, oh my God, this guy is crazy. And then all of a sudden he was a joke. Everybody becomes a joke who's a big guy. The Giants always start as, oh my God, this guy is here to create mass destruction. And then all of a sudden they become a big friggin' joke. That's exactly what they do every time. Once they run out of ideas, Vince is like, you know what'd be funny is to see him do a little dance or something. It's just Kozlov. Thank you, Mike Hamilton and everybody else who said it. Kozlov is true. I mean, Kane to an extent, a little bit, but, you know, Kane was such a great character. Kane is like the Big Show. He's able to kind of bounce back to the serious side, you know, and I'm sure Braun Strowman could as well, but I don't know. But yeah, Monetize, this is coming up, guys, on my other channels, but it will not be on Corrupted. Remember that. It will not be on Corrupted Podcast tonight. It will not be on the Corrupted Nation channel. It will be on Evil Spectrum 3 and Twitch. So, yeah, I mean, I don't care that much about that match, and then he danced. It was all goofy. The Dolph Ziggler scene in the back with Mandy Rose was whatever. Again, it was more sort of like kid-like high school humor. And why would you step on a cake with those Jordans on? You ruined your fucking Jordans, man. Dolph Ziggler should be slapped and punched in the dick for putting those Jordans on a goddamn cake like that. Somebody should take those Jordans off of Dolph Ziggler and beat him in the head with them. It's unbelievable that you would let that happen to your Jordans. I can't believe it. Yeah, Kurt Angle pulled it off well. Kurt Angle could be really goofy and then be like a crazy person. I agree. I think Kurt Angle did a really good job with it. You know, he really did a good job of 1 minute he's a goofball idiot, the next minute he's like, I'll break your freaking ankle. Do you want me to break your freaking ankle? Because I will break your freaking ankle. Gatekeeper Drew in the chat with the link to monetize this. Thank you, Drew. Everybody mark that down or subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to find out tonight what happens on Monetize This. Let's go back to the what you guys think.
Super Chat Party.
Spaz Phoenix coming in with $10.
Jordan Miles Ops, that's his slave name, ACH, freaks out about a t-shirt and got praised. But when someone made F Jim Cornette merch and he took proper legal action, he's the bad guy. Racism.
Well, yeah, that's because Jim Cornette's white, and you can't do that stuff if you're white now. Don't you know that, Spaz Phoenix? What are you doing, Spaz Phoenix? I mean, goddamn it, I'm banned for life on Twitter for making a joke. I'm banned for life on Twitter. That's all you need to know about that place. I have to have a VPN, for Christ's sake. Spaz Phoenix, thank you very much, my friend. What's up to the chat? If anybody wants to become a member for the new year, now's the time. Down below, memberships are down there. You can check out the perks. You get all kinds of cool stuff in the chat and all that kind of bullshit. So check that out. Spaz Phoenix has a podcast on Spotify. Check that out. And thank you to Spaz Phoenix.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Larry King will eat Donimus ashes. His
Oh.
ashes will make Larry King younger. Debe is nappy-headed hoe.
KC is raw. Thanks for the $3. Can you imagine Larry King eating Don Imus's ashes? Hi, everybody. It's Larry. I can't even do Larry King, but I can kind of do Don Imus a little bit. You know? In fact, we have a lot of Don Imus to talk about on Monetize This. We have a Don Imus song.
Super Chat. Super Chat.
I opened up my eyes and I saw the signs. Lol.
I opened up my eyes, I saw the signs. JCS Army. Hey, Drew Bar, thank you for the donation, man. What's up, Drew Bar?
Super Chat Party.
Oh, God, the nappy-headed hoes are off.
Don Nimu got speared in the nappy-headed village.
Oh, God. Oh, poor Don Imus. That's all he's going to be ever known for. Somebody was like, I'm not mourning a racist or something like that, somebody said. I mean, he definitely looked the part, unfortunately for him. If he really wasn't a racist, but if he wasn't, he looks the part. I mean, he certainly didn't sound good on that clip. I mean, the way he said stuff. I mean, I've said worse things than him, but like it's the way he said it, I guess. I don't know. Don Imus might not have been a racist, but he certainly looked like, you know, I mean, God, Don Imus did not look like, he looks like a fucking retarded pelican. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, come on. We're going to talk about Don Imus tonight, though. Let's get back to SmackDown review. It's Costanza. Thank you, It's Costanza, for the donation, my friend. More SmackDown here. A lot of WWE talk.
Super Chat Party.
Jesus.
Cheap plug. Spaz Phoenix podcast is now on Player FM as well as Stitcher, Spotify, iTunes, Google, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, Breaker, Spreaker, Anchor.
Oh. Spaz Phoenix, thank you very much, man. 99% of the audience doesn't even know who Don Imus is. That's a good point, Pyrene. Spaz, thank you, man. Check out Spaz Phoenix on Spotify. Yeah, I wasn't a big Don Imus fan anyway. Like, I wasn't a giant Don Imus guy, but I mean, when I was little, I would listen to Don Imus a little bit, but I sort of didn't really know I was listening to Don Imus. You know what I mean? I didn't know. And then I listened to Howard Stern, and then eventually Howard Stern had his feud with Don Imus. Remember when Howard had his big feud with Don Imus? And then Howard would do the same thing to Opie and Anthony. It's like I don't know what's up with radio people, but we have this fucking ego thing. It's very bizarre. Very like, oh, don't talk about the bad guys. Yes, Bird!
Word from Bird. WWE sucks him ready for mount. Droplet, 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 aubergine, 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 devilish face, palm tree, smiling face with hearts, tiger, rock on gesture, tiger, rock on gesture, rock on gesture, rock on gesture.
I hope you fuck yourself.
Bird, man. Thank you, Bird. Bird is going to be on Monetize this tonight, so he'll be there to talk about everything that we talk about. Back to SmackDown. We're towards the end here. Carmella versus Mandy Rose. Forgettable, but Carmella wins. We thought that might happen because we heard Carmella was in for a push. So it looks like those rumors may be true, that there was a big push coming for Carmella because she got a little bit of a promo in the ring and then faced somebody who's been booked decently in a way, Mandy Rose a little bit, and she beats Mandy Rose. So
a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Seems confirmed to me.
Look at this stuff. Yes, a little
bit of the bubbly. That's it.
Donnie Moose has a face for radio.
Don Imus did have a face for radio, and he certainly did have a face for radio. He has a face for racism. Oh, that's funny. DC Derek, thank you, DC Derek. What's up, man? We're going to have a little bit of the bubbly tonight. So Carmella wins. And then we finally get the number one contenders match, Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. Then it's a double DQ after the bell. Bryan and Miz fight to the back.
What else we got?
It's ridiculous.
A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff.
Bubbly.
A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Napier Mania is running wild all over you, Joe. I can feel all my nappy-headed manics running through my racist veins.
Oh, my
God. What are you going to do when nappy-headed hose comes for you?
Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh, God. Imus.
Rutgers, man, they got tattoos and
Some hardcore hoes.
that's some nappy-headed hose there. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Some nappy-headed hoes there, I'll tell you that.
Man, that's some.
What else we got?
Rutgers, man, they got
a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Haven't watched the last few Raws or Smackdowns, but I can always count on Joe and Jake to help me get through the hell of WWE.
Thank you,
Been
Rob.
working hard on the new podcast/YouTube channel called The Grandstands if anyone's a Red Sox fan. I'll go fuck myself now.
Well, me and you and Bailey should all just do a podcast together at this point, if that's the case. Robbie Hyde, thank you for the $3, man. And yeah, we're gonna have to check out your podcast. That's pretty cool. We should do a podcast with you. You know, God, I wonder what it'd be like if imagine if like an all-white team was playing basketball, like an all-white college team, and like there was a couple of black announcers, and they were like, "Man, look at the Indiana team. This is wow. I mean, you talk about milk and magnesia. Like, man, that's some." Those are some mayonnaise hoes over there. Those are some ivory bitches over there. I mean, like, to me, that's funny. Like, I don't think that's, like, I just don't care. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think that makes people 100% racist. I just think it's kind of a racist comedy joke. Like, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, whatever. Nappy, whatever. I mean, that was a little weird, but, you know, knowing the history of everything, I think the people... whatever, but I mean, I don't know. Imagine the all-white college girls team, and they're just like, man, those are some real creamsicles over there. I mean, I don't know what you'd say. Oh God. Oh man. But rest in peace, Don Imus. We're going to talk about him on Monetize this tonight. Some people hate him. I don't even care. He is, but he's whatever. We'll talk about it later. So yes, that the double DQ happens. We go backstage. Baron Corbin, Kayla Braxton. I can't stand her. He's got guards on him. Number one contenders triple threat match will be tonight. Bomb. They announced that.
You spin me round, round, baby, round, round like a record, baby, round, 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 round. Sorry, have to monetize this due to work, but I wanted to send my donation. Have a great show, Joe.
Oh, Junebug, thank you, man, and thanks for being a patron, man, on Patreon as well. I hope you enjoyed Morning Madness the other day, and I got a lot more coming this week. We're back at it. Took a little bit of a break last 4 days. Junebug, thanks for becoming a $5 shit bum, dude. What's up? Thank you, man. My whole entire family appreciates it, man, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that support. Junebug, you're awesome, man. 779's on the phone. Hello.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. What about you?
All right, man. I'm all right.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, fucking love your channel. Keep up the great work.
What did you say?
Hey, fucking love your channel. Keep up the great work.
Oh, thank you. I love your channel, too. Thank you. That wasn't asking me something, though. It was telling me something, but, hey, shout out for the compliment. I don't know. I was worried about where that was going to go, but, you know, wasn't so bad. I thought that was going to be a lot worse.
I hope you fuck yourself.
I'm happy you got it out. Congratulations. Alrighty, you got a name. Hey, Drew, what's going on, Drew?
I'm a fucking idiot.
All right. Yeah, you are, actually. You know, I will admit that. Let's go phones again. 248, hello.
Hey, what's up, Joe? How you doing, man? Steve.
What's going on?
Hey, yeah, I just got back from SmackDown Live, and I really liked the Lacey Evans, Bailey, and Nikki Cross, Alex Ramona with Bliss segment. Did you like that? Or what did you think of it?
It was okay. I mean, that honestly, dude, it was probably one of the better things tonight. That was the more focused on thing. I was just about to get to that part, and yeah, that was the part I liked the best. I think the audience is still having a little bit of trouble seeing Lacey Evans as a face. I think the thing with her daughter was so that would help put it over that she's a good guy now or whatever. But, you know, so I think it's working a little bit. So, yeah, I like it. I like Lacey Evans. I've liked her since the beginning. That stuff about, like, nasties and stuff is funny to me.
Right. She was on Fox 2 News just this morning, and I've seen her on Fox 2 News this morning. And I think the one wrestling that has the biggest crowd is New York, Detroit, and Boston. I don't know if they have the biggest crowd there. I mean, but I don't understand Braun Strowman dancing. I mean, it just didn't do it for me. You know, it just did not do it for me.
The crowd liked it. The crowd seemed to like it. I mean, I didn't like it, but the crowd liked it.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. And I saw 2 JCS Army signs, Joe.
Yeah,
there were 2 people carrying them up.
There was actually there was actually 3 people with JCS signs there tonight, and we saw 2 of them on TV.
Right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And, you know, and the other thing that, I mean, but the one thing, I mean, did you see Baron Corbin fall off his throne? I mean, when Roman Reigns' music hit?
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
Man.
That was pretty funny.
He just fell off. He was, like, scared as hell. You know, that kind of made me laugh. But I give it, like, a 4 out of 10 too, Joe. Just
yeah,
like you,
that's
you
what
know?
I think. Watching it on TV, it was a 4 out of 10. I mean, I think if I was there, I mean, I might have gone a little bit higher if I was there. Like, it was kind of fun to be there, but yeah, at home it definitely came off to me like a 4 out of 10. I think they sort of tried a little bit, but it didn't work. It wasn't that bad because I didn't fall asleep. You know, there's been nights where I just pass out.
Right.
I didn't pass out, but it wasn't very good either.
Right. And I was actually at WrestleMania 23 over at Ford Field a long time ago, and they had that Undertaker versus Batista match.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was so awesome.
Well, you also get to see
crowd was into it.
Get to see McMahon fight Trump and whatever. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I even bought a DX shirt from like when I and their merchandise is like expensive.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know, holy.
I remember when me and JD were at WrestleMania and we were at the store, the WrestleMania store or whatever. We kept looking around at everything, and I was like, dude, this is nuts. Because then I went on my phone and I'm like looking at stuff on the shop and on my phone. And I'm like, dude, just buy it online. Just walk around, look at what you like, and then buy it online. Because online, everything was like 15 to 25% cheaper online, and there you were in person at WrestleCon, or not WrestleCon, but at the WrestleMania Access or whatever, and it's like the same shit was $10 to $20 more. And so instead of walking around and picking stuff up, I was like saying, dude, just buy it on your phone. Like, just use this place as your shopping window and then buy it on your phone, because this is nuts.
Yeah. Well, Joe, I'll let you go, man. And I
All right.
love your show, Monetize This. I watch it every night on Friday nights. I mean, I watch it like every Friday, man.
Hell yeah, man.
You're the man, dude. I mean, thanks a lot, Joe. And I'll be watching tonight.
I am the man. I will say that. You are, and I'll see you tonight on Monetize This on Evil Spectrum or Twitch. Sorry, it has to go to a different channel because I got that strike. But yeah, man, great call. Glad you were there. Yeah, I'm a man. I am the man. I'm the fucking man.
He's a man.
No, I'm the man. Do you understand that? Like, I'm not a man. We know that. I'm the man. Do you understand that? Come on, man. All right, so anyway, Lacey Evans and Dana Brooke versus Sasha Banks and Bayley. You know, Lacey Evans is like, I know what happens on these stages with these things, so I'm gonna get in that ring right now, which is a little like, you know, a little bit of like too obvious exposition. Like, I'm gonna go get in that ring because I know what happens out here on these things. I'm not gonna wait. And then she's standing there, and I'm like, oh, like, I already knew immediately. I was like, oh, they're going to attack Dana. They're going to come out here and Brooke's going to be injured, or they're going to carry out Dana Brooke. And that's what happened pretty much. And it was like so obvious that they were doing that. They like tipped it off like very obviously. Like, it was like, all right, yeah, Dana Brooke's going to come out beat up. And I thought maybe they weren't even going to have the match. I thought then there wouldn't be a match, but then there still was a match. So I was surprised about that. I thought that it was going to lead to, oh no, you know, next week again, you know, but then there was a match. Sasha Banks and Bayley win. Of course, Dana Brooke was just in there to take the pin, or rather to tap out. Actually, it was even worse. So whatever. And then we got the Dolph Ziggler and Mandy Rose segment that I actually talked about earlier. But whatever. And then we get the number one contenders match. Finally, it was an okay match. Daniel Bryan gets the win. The crowd is pumped for that. That was nice. They put over the Rumble well. I mean, a little bit. I'll say that. They put over the match at the Rumble well. I think that was well done. I don't think that a whole lot of other stuff was well done, but I at least think that they put the Rumble over in a way that was good. So that was nice. Yeah. I can see that there's some more donations. Let me hear what you guys say.
Super chat.
Look at those crackers play basketball, Black Emus.
Black Imus. Yeah, imagine if Imus had been black. We are going to talk about Don Imus on Monetize This tonight on my other channels, Evil Spectrum 3 and Twitch.
Give it a hell yeah!
Though on my Saints giving ab a workout today.
Yeah, I saw that. Michael Sachs Jr., what's up, Michael? I really think the Patriots needed to just be scumbags and keep this guy. From the very beginning. I mean, nothing's even happened to Antonio Brown after leaving the Patriots. None of these women and these allegations have really come to anything. I think the Patriots should have scooped him back up again and said, fuck it, nothing else has come out, we're taking him again.
Super chat.
But
party.
The Patriots are in trouble. They have nothing.
Matt Hardy pushed Ruby down the stairs in a new edgy match called The Final Abortion.
Oh, there's a lot to talk about tonight, Spaz Phoenix. I mean, we got Ryback almost taking his eyes out. We got the Don Imus situation. There's so much we're going to talk about on Monetize This tonight. It is going to be fun. Just make sure you guys go to my other channel, Evil Spectrum 3, formerly Spectrum Gaming 617. That's my YouTube channel where we'll be doing Monetize This. It will be the 11th time we've done Monetize This from that channel in 5 years. So it's kind of funny. It's kind of a tradition every once in a while to go over to that other channel I have. I have 3 different main ones you want to sub to. And I'll be live from Twitch on twitch.tv/JoeCroninJCS. So if you want to watch on Twitch, come over to Twitch as well tonight. It's going to be a big final 2019 show.
Super chat party.
Ryback roar.
Who's more likely to actually hit something? A stormtrooper or the goof in the mask on AEW?
A stormtrooper or the goof in the mask. Oh, yeah, that guy's punches were just so terrible. They were just so bad, man. So bad. Unbelievably bad. Yeah, check out Spaz Phoenix podcast on Spotify. And shout out to Shell, who, while we're live right now doing the SmackDown review, people are already going over to Evil Spectrum 3, and they're already over there, and Shell has become a member over there. So I want to thank Shell for becoming a member on Evil Spectrum 3. She's a member on all the channels now, on all my channels. That's pretty badass. Pretty badass, man. So thank you very much.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it. That's
Want
it.
some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Just left SmackDown, thought it was okay. A 5 out of 10, I would give it a 6, but they had a faggot-ass light shining in my face.
Wow, really, Broken Line? They had a goddamn light in your face? That sucks. Broken Line, you were there too. Did you bring a sign as well? Because there were 3 JCS signs tonight in the crowd. 3 different Joe Cronin Show signs. So very big shout out to you guys for that. Alternative Redneck, yeah, don't worry about it, man. If you can't do Twitch, you don't have to. You can check out the show on Evil Spectrum 3. All the links are on Patreon and down below here. So go wherever you want tonight to watch the show. No problem. But I do suggest if you can watch on Twitch, I think you guys should come over to Twitch tonight and have a lot of fun. But you can't super chat over there either, so but you can still donate Streamlabs style. But tonight, I hope all you guys watch Monetize This at 11:15 p.m. Eastern Time in about 25-30 minutes from now. I hope you guys all come over, support the channel, and show everybody that they can kiss our ass, baby. And you can't stop this show, man. So I hope you guys show up for that. But yeah, so there you go. We went through all of SmackDown. I think we talked about it enough for my liking. I've got to figure out where Leah is because both of my kids have come downstairs, and they're indicating that she passed out upstairs in the bed trying to get Finn to go to sleep. So I got to go wake Leah up and figure out why the kids aren't in bed. What happened? What was that laugh, by the way? What the fuck was that? So SmackDown tonight, I'd give it a 4.5 out of 10. It was a run-of-the-mill whatever. I think if you were a kid under 11 years old, you would have enjoyed this a lot better. If you were there, I could see you thinking this was a 5 or 6 out of 10. If you were there, watching on TV, it was a 4.5 out of 10 for me. It didn't make me sleepy. I didn't pass out. But to be fair, I had a nap earlier today, so maybe that's why. I had a nappy Don Imus. No, I had a nap earlier, so maybe that's why I didn't pass out. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys did pass out. I'm not really sure. But yeah, that's about it, man. I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to get ready for Monetize This. I hope all of you guys come over and watch Monetize This. Come on over right now. The chat is already alive, and we're having a good time already in the chat, it looks like. Looks like it's going to get a little wild tonight. So come on over there to Evil Spectrum 3. And come on over to twitch.tv/Joe Cronin JCS. We're going to talk about Don Imus. We're going to talk about Ryback almost nailing himself in the face. We're going to talk about how messed up looking Cardi B is in real life. And a whole bunch of other stuff, guys. Thanks for listening. I will see you on Monetize This. Come on over. And if you haven't become a patron, think about being a patron on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show so you can get the alerts and everything else. And if all else ever failed, I'd be live on my website, JoeCroninshow.net. So just remember that as well. And I will see you over there, man. We're going to fucking do something crazy tonight, man. The haters can kiss my ass, man. They want to try to silence me. They want to take me off the air. They want my kids to be homeless. Obviously, they're the real bullies. That's the ironic thing.
Transvestite from sexual Transylvania. I'm a sexy transvestite from sexual Transylvania. sexy transvestite from sexual Transylvania.
God damn it, Brown as Blowman. You just had to dance with the new day. Did you? Hope everyone had a Merry Christmas and cheers to the new decade.
Yeah, man, this is the last Monetize This of 2019. I hope you guys come watch it tonight. KTN USA, thank you for the donation. And yes, Braun Strowman dancing was super cringe tonight. Super
We've got
cringe.
A new Twitch follower. Hell yeah, take my pants off.
Hey, Code, thanks for following me on Twitch, man. Enjoy the show tonight live on Twitch at 11:15 p.m. Eastern Time. See you over there. We'll see you now. Goodbye. Nicki Minaj? No, it's not Nicki Minaj. It's Cardi B. Cardi B's the ugly one. My bad.
Your minuscule channels, all your humping Cronin's vids like an army of camels. Sit and copy your shit, make your own Monetize This. You got 13 subscribers, now you're starting to twitch. You got the same mic and setup, stop riding his dick. You got the same Skype setup, who you trying to kid? Get your own fucking gimmick, intellectual property. You're trying to pass Joe like he's going Monopoly. You want me making $200, you're getting fucked by the long cock attendance racket Jones. Come fuck with me, taking your take, and you never give it back. Sitting hitting on the same 6 women in the chat. I'll let you ride and I'm Cronin's dick. Even though your own show I got something to say. Shit. Chris Peeps is about as real as a spray tan. Face looking like it's grazed by a rape van. You done fucked up, cut butt, you suck butt, your cunt's bloody, you dumb fuck, and your mom's a slut. And while I'm at it, fuck you leech, motherfucker. Hope these words leave you shitting in your sheets, motherfuckers. You are corny little bitches, this is beef, motherfuckers. Watch me beat, me, skeet, skeet, skeet on your mothers. Starting to think Joe Cronin should start charging admission for all the people that are riding on his dick these days. Fuck. Get your own ideas. I'll let you ride and